Hello and welcome back to Sweet Acre Koi Farm. This is Chris. Today, what I'm doing is this is where I keep my pieces to my pumps and hoses. And what I'm going to do today is switch out the hose for the pump for the Awasa because it's older, and hubby went and got a new pump or new hose, so we're going to go ahead and switch that out today. There, I got you hooked up on the tripod so you guys can see what I'm doing here. And this is a Laguna pump. They're really, really nice. They come with the 4 screws that all you have to do is just turn them a little bit. The whole cage pops open. The pump's right in the middle. Already has been cleaned and ready to go. So now I just need the hose, and we're gonna put the hose on like that. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it so you can see what I'm doing. And I need the screwdriver. Wow, it's getting warm really quick. I may have to ditch the sweater. I should have grabbed a wider regular screwdriver. There we go. There. Okay, so now we got that on there. I'm going to rinse out. I use this net because, as you can see, the holes in this pump are pretty big. And I'll go ahead and rinse that off again too. And this has been in the pond. I mean, it's got a little bit of green on it. I'm just going to go ahead and give it a real quick rinse. And rinse this again because I just got dirt on it from the ground. And then I'll put the pump back in the bag, and then I just tie it up, and then we'll go ahead and throw the pump to the bottom of the pond, and I'll get right back with you. Okay, we got that washed off again. Nice and clean. And now we're going to go ahead and put our pump, and make sure you can see what I'm doing here. Here we go, I'll put you this way. You should be able to see this. At least I hope you can. Okay. And all I do is tighten up the string. And this just stops any of the fish from getting close to the pump. It also stops any of the large debris from getting into our pump and wrecking our pump, which we don't want. And I don't tie it very tight because throughout the summer using it, we will be pulling it up. We'll be rinsing the bag off, cleaning the pump, and making sure that it's running efficiently. So there you go. So that is now ready to go down into the pond. I always put the extra cord that I have left over around here. It just makes it look cleaner, and it keeps the cord off the ground. So here we go. All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move all these tools really quick because I really don't want them to wind up at the bottom of the pond. That would not be a good idea. Okay, and I gotta get this out. See, we still have some grooming left over to do. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we put that in slowly, only because I don't want to scare my fish. There we go. So we're going to get her all the way down so it hits the bottom. And then lays flat. There we go. Now we're going to the bottom. We got 6 feet to go because I want it down way on the bottom of the 6-foot side. There we go. Now we're at the bottom. There she is, all the way down there. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the hose that I have left up through here and then over here, and then it's got to come all the way over here to this end, because we are going to hook it up to that side. So let me go ahead and move the hose, get it over here, like I said, get enough hose, and then we can cut it, and then I'll get right back to you when I get ready to hook this side up. Okay, what we're doing is we're removing the hose on this side. This is 1.5 inch hose, and this is the old hose, as you can see from last year. And what I'm wanting to do is to go to 1.25. That way all of the hoses are the same size. So we'll see what happens. We have a couple of fittings that might work. We're going to try them out. I don't know how good you can see that, but yeah, we're going to try it and see if that works out. But we'll get back to you as soon as we get ready to hook everything up. That hose is now hooked up. So now we got the brand new hose hooked up to the UV clarifier, and we'll be working on the next key. So we're going to have to take this one off of the Awasa filter and switch it out with one of these right there. So more cutting is going to be needed. So let's see here. Here you go. Here you want to... It's really getting hot. I don't even know why I got a stupid sweater on. Yeah, so we're going to have... You know what? I'm going to have to put the phone down because I'm going to have to pull this up. All right. There we go. You got it. All right, here. I got it. Let me get this out of the way. I'll stick that up here. There we go. There's our innards. And yeah, we're going to have to... Because this has been off. So we're going to have to dump this and put fresh water in this thing. But this is how we're going to have... We're going to have to remove this. Well, we have to wait until tomorrow to go ahead and get the piece that we need for the Awasa filter to do it the way we want to do it. So, figured I would just do a little shot because I wanted to show you how nice and huge that yellow flag is getting. And here we are, Sunday before the live, so it should be April 27th, I believe. And yes, I did go ahead and hook that up. We're going to be putting in a Baki shower in its place, but for right now, I wanted to put that up there just because we can get all this gunk out while we're waiting to get the Baki shower installed. And hey, every little bit helps, right? So, it's doing its job like it does. Oh, hi, boys and girls. Hello, guys. Yeah, they're definitely happier in the bigger pond. They have way more room to swim. And they've become friendlier and friendlier since they've been up here, so that's making me happy too. I've been able to get the food really, really close to the top, and they're coming up pretty close, so hopefully they'll be hand-fed before too long. Baby steps, you know. But yeah, no, they're doing really good. And so are the shabunkins. They're doing good too. And there is some juvenile koi in there. There's a fish that I found in here that's red, white, and blue, believe it or not. Quite patriotic. I'll put the little clip up in the top right so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, cute little fish. See how he turns out. But okay, we'll be back to fixing that Awasa here tomorrow, and we'll continue on with this video. As you can tell, we had to wait till the next day, and you can't really see what's in there. Well, maybe you can, but we have I forgot what you call this thing.
It's a sheet of gasket, rubber gasket material.
A rubber gasket material. There we go. We'll just call it that. Rubber gasket material that is going to plug the hole. So now we're going to switch them out, and then, so the one that was over here, that was for the 1.5 inch hose, is now being put on over there. And now the 1 1/4 is right here. So yay. So now we can go ahead and hook up the hoses. And as you can tell, it's nasty out here. We don't have any sun anymore. It's extremely windy. And yeah, so big difference from yesterday to today. But this is doing really good. I was going to come over here and show you this real quick. And just in one day, because we were doing this yesterday, look at that. That's a lot. So I already have to pull this out, clean this all up, and put it back together again. Hi guys. They already got fed. I was already out here earlier this morning. There we go. But yeah, so everybody's doing good, and we are going to go ahead and finish hooking up that hose, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're tightening this one. And we just got this one left. All right, here we go. And we have sun coming out. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It is a bit colder today than it was yesterday, I will have to admit. Nothing like having to do it left-handed. That's really a pain.
I want all this excess on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, I understand. I just can't do anything left-handed. There's just no way. I'm not ambidextrous. It's either right-handed or nothing for me. Okay, we're going to go ahead and clean this out really quick and then put everything back, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we got everything cleaned up, ready to go. We're going to check and make sure that there's no leaks. And I am going to plug everything in. That's the only way we're going to be able to tell. There we go. And I want to make sure that I plug in the pump first, which is this one. Okay, we got the pump going, and now I got the UV plug in. I can see the water flowing through there, which is nice. Now we've got the water coming out here. And, okay, so far no leaks. No leaks here. And we've got no leaks down here, which is what I wanted to make darn sure there's no leaks. Okay, good, no leaks. There we go, success. All right, now let me plug back in the UV. Let me make sure that's going. That should kick on here. All right, success. We've got it up and running. Yay. Job well done. Well, that's a wrap. We've got the hoses on. We're ready for spring. Nothing's leaking. And yeah, I'm going to have to clean this out here after the video. Got to get those all rinsed out. And join us on our next video. We'll probably be doing the Baki shower. I got to get that up and running, so because I'm not going to look at that green milk crate all summer long again. So we've got some ideas that we're going to be playing around with, so join us for that. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Thank you to everybody that's been subscribed and supported us along the way. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Truly, we do. And with that note, thank you for watching to the end, and I'll catch you next time. Everybody, stay sweet.